is the biggest donor for the Syrian crisis. The Syrian refugees living in Jordan and Lebanon and Iraq and in Turkey, but also the Syrian people inside who need help. Za'atari camp, where we are today and which hosts about 100,000 people, has become a bit of the image of the Syria crisis here in Jordan. And therefore many people in Europe are not aware of the fact that actually 80% of the refugees don't live in a camp. They live among the Jordanian population. They rent an apartment if they are lucky, very often just a single room, sometimes an old garage where they live now. And this, of course, having so many people, in total we're talking over 500,000, having so many people live among the Jordanian population, of course, creates pressure on the public service system, on the existing infrastructure. We don't know when it's going to end. And we don't even know how it's going to evolve in the coming months. We don't know how many more people will be coming into Jordan. So what we need to do from a point of view of the aid agencies and from a point of view of the donor is to make sure that everything is in place to receive more people and while at the same time making sure that they're not a burden for the countries who receive them. So far, the European Union has provided 2.8 billion euros. But this is only possible thanks to the taxpayers. It's actually the Italian taxpayers, the German taxpayers, the French taxpayers who make this aid possible, who make it possible for us to provide medical care, schools, a place to sleep, enough food, clean water to these refugees and to people inside Syria. This is the big challenge we are facing and the Syrians are facing themselves. So what is very important is to give them the opportunity to learn and to continue their education, and also to make the parents understand how important it is that despite the fact that they are living abroad, that their whole family situation, their whole life has changed dramatically, education is still something which is worthwhile to invest. Jordan, where we are now, is a country with very little water. So we have to make sure that everybody has access to water, that the water systems are running properly. The education system needs support as well, because many of the Jordanian schools are already overcrowded. So in order for them to host Syrian children, we have to make sure that there are enough teachers, that there's enough teaching materials, that there's enough place to sit, for example, and things like that. So this is, I think, where we do come in. But this will not solve the crisis. This will not help these children to grow up in peace. This can only happen on a political level.